Today is the 7th of March. Oh, I'm sorry, 7th of May, 2020. And actually, I wanted to make this video for my friend Brian, who allowed me to repurpose these lockers into a nesting compartments for my pigeons. So these are two from Uniline. These are Uniline lockers. And when I first saw these things, I said, "Man, these would be great for nesting pigeons." So each door has got a hole on the bottom, and I put a screw in the top so I can keep multiple doors open. And I put this here, and then I put zip ties on each hole for each door, so the doors stay open, they don't close. Except for this one. This one, it's attached up here. So anyway, if you look, each pair has got, a little nest with their nest bowl. We got one there. We got two young white ones here. So it's a great way for me to repurpose something that would have went in the garbage can or went to the scrapyard, one or the other. But and there's the pigeons happily eating. What do you think, guys? What do you think? And one of them got eaten this morning. Got its head taken clean off and eaten. That was always fun. Fortunately, I was able to get the bird away and at least salvage the band off of its leg. And the funny thing about predators, they don't eat these dark colored ones. They never get them. Just like this dark colored one right here, like him. Yeah, they don't get those. They get the white ones. They always get the white ones. Here's one that's got her little single baby here. Ooh, look. See? There we have this little baby. Not many people have ever seen a baby pigeon. But they usually have two. They always have two. They never have more than two. But sometimes one egg doesn't hatch, or in this case, one egg didn't hatch. And this bird will be all white, just like its mother right there. So, let's see. She wants to get back on them. All right, go back on them. Go on. Got to keep them warm. There we go. I have stated before, human history is tied up with this bird big time. It's not taught in schools. It's not taught in schools. It never, it's never deemed important enough. But there may come a time where we will need them again. They fed our ancestors. They allowed for the first type of long-distance communication in a relatively short period of time. Wars were won and lost over these birds because of these birds. Not over them, but because of those birds, because of their ability to home and come back to where they're at. Human history, a lot of human history is tied up and not even taught in the books anymore, which is really pathetic. Everybody just sees them as pests in the city streets. And every pigeon you see in a city is all descended from ones that escaped out of somebody's what they would call a loft. And this is, I guess technically this is my loft. It's just a shed. And all the pigeons you see in the city are ones that actually went what they would call feral and live under the viaducts and crevices in cities, because that is like a natural habitat for them. And even though they would be considered an introduced species, some people may call them invasive, they never stole an ecological niche. If that makes any sense. If you don't know what that is, look it up. An ecological niche. So in North America, they never stole an ecological niche from another bird. Because truth be told, they they really kind of they adapted to human-made buildings and so on and so forth. And they never pushed out anything else that was dependent on the environment. Okay, so big thumbs up, and thank you, Brian. And I just wanted you to see that it's working just as expected. Thank you. Till next time.